One player. Infinite turns.
Hi everybody, today I want to talk about Everdell. It's a great game, it's a worker placement game, and a tableau building game. What does that mean? Well, it means you have little workers, represented by little animal meeples, that go in various places on the board, and they collect resources. You use those resources to acquire cards, and those cards may have either like a critter, and these critters are characters who play a role in the city. It could be a farmer, a librarian, a judge. It could be a location card, like the library or the farm, places like this. All of these cards that you collect get placed in front of you, and we call that the tableau. And your goal is to gather enough cards and resources to maximize the synergy between all of these cards that live in your village, right? Everdell Village. Person with the most victory points at the end of the game wins. Now, this is a pretty well regarded game, currently sitting at 42 of all the board games on Board Game Geek. That's pretty good. I mean, to me, the top 1,000 they're all pretty good games. Top 100 is like the best of the best. Now, this game was made in 2018, so it's almost 8 years old now. And a lot of new games have come out in this style with a nature theme. So, is Everdell still relevant? Well, first, as a solo gamer, let me say, it has a great solo experience, and it's only gotten better with the expansions. Now, in the base game, you're competing against Rugwort the Rascal. Okay, Rugwort is a nasty old rat, and he's got it out for the critters of Everdell. And essentially, Rugwort is managed by an 8-sided die. A few extra little rules on top. It's very easy to manage this AI system for the rat. And the purpose is to get some of these cards that you might want, right? And it's meant to frustrate you and your ability to get the cards into your hand and eventually into your tableau. So he doesn't mess with resources, he just gets the cards, and that's what scores you points, right? And yes, it can be random with a die, but because there's such a limited selection of cards on the board, every time you roll the die, it could take a card that you're actually gunning for. And so when you draw a card, it draws a card. And that gives you some opportunities, maybe to grab the card you want, but usually there are multiple ones you want. Anyway, he also takes all the events that you don't complete, and so it's very hard to keep up with him. He counts all the points on his cards. You do the same. Whoever has the most points wins. Now, this kind of game is a beat your high score type of game, which is not usually my favorite. But in this particular game, I really don't mind that much. It's probably because the puzzle is just so interesting. It's so fun. It's such a tight economy, and you're always trying to choose between what resources and what cards, and can I get enough resources? And you have such limited turns and workers that it's hard to get the cards that you need. And so that tension makes it really interesting, and trying to get the right synergy in your tableau makes it really interesting. Then on top of that, you add the gorgeous artwork, the cozy theme. It's just really, really fun. I think this is one of those games that stands the test of time, and clearly everyone else thinks so too, right? Being in the top 100 of Board Game Geek. There's been a lot of other games that have come along that have cute characters or a cozy theme, or this nature kind of overlay on the mechanisms, but you know Everdell still stands up against all of those. And then with the expansions, it just gets better and better. I love the base game personally. I've played it a dozen of times, and it never gets old to me. And so I highly recommend sticking with uh, Everdell because it's a great solo game. It's a great with other players, and it stands the test of time. It's one of those that you will always have in your collection. I highly recommend it. Thank you for listening to another quick clip, and I'll come back with you tomorrow. See what else I have. Check out my website. Check out a Facebook. We got a Discord. We got all the things. And thank you for being forgiving because, hey, I'm just starting out my second video ever. So thank you. And catch you soon.
Thanks for watching.